Welcome back. You may take the air you breathe for granted, but if it begins to affect your health, you'll certainly think twice about it. And today we're pleased to welcome Dr. Ellen Hahn from the UK College of Nursing. She's director of the Kentucky Center for Smoke-Free Policy and involved with the Clean Air Partnership. Many titles, a lot of different roles that you have, but a lot of it is centered around the air that we breathe. And there are so many things that can be factors in clean air. One of them that's got to be a huge problem in the state of Kentucky is secondhand smoke, right?
Right, it is. About 20% of our children live in homes that allow smoking, and it's about 360,000 children. So they're at risk every day that they're breathing secondhand smoke. And it's a problem because it's not only the third leading cause of lung cancer, but it causes in children a lot of respiratory problems, asthma, ear infections, you name it, sudden infant death syndrome or crib death when you bring an infant home. So we do ask that parents take an active role. Certainly quit smoking is the number one, but also step outside, step far away from your entryways to your home or windows or building vents, because that secondhand smoke can be pulled in from the outside. So secondhand smoke not only causes problems in children, but also certainly if you have heart disease, you're at risk by breathing secondhand smoke. So it's a toxic brew of over 4,000 chemicals, and it's very dangerous. And it is more than a nuisance. It's actually the third leading cause of preventable death.
Wow. Well, you see a website listed there at the bottom of your screen from UK if you want to get more information, and a phone number as well. And there's an interesting campaign you have going on right now about
Yes.
celebrating the things that people are doing to reduce secondhand smoke.
Right. UK Healthcare has a multitude of partners around the state, and they're putting out radio ads. You may have heard those, but they're also have a kind of an interesting contest going on for the World Equestrian Games, so that if you get online and enter any tips that you use to protect your family, you might be able to win tickets for 4 to the World Equestrian Games. So it's certainly worthwhile getting online and seeing what's on there.
Wow, and that's the website and phone number that you saw listed. Another big danger in the home, radon.
Correct. And radon's one of those things you can't see, you can't smell, you can't taste it. It's a radioactive gas, soil gas. It's in the soil naturally. But the problem is when it gets into your home or your school or your place of business, it wreaks havoc. If you have what's about 4 picocuries per liter in your home and you're exposed to that every day, it's like having exposure to 200 chest x-rays a year. So it's really the second leading cause of lung cancer, and Kentucky is a high-risk area for radon. A lot of people don't think about it because they don't see it or smell it. The problem also in Kentucky is we have very weak laws around radon, so that if you purchase a house, you don't have to really, there's no requirement to have the seller test it, but as a buyer, we recommend that you ask the seller to please test their home for radon and certainly fix it. It's a smart decision. It's easy. Really all you need to do is call the health department. The test kits are free. The number, I think, is at the bottom of the screen, and then fix it. And one of the things we say, if you're buying or you're building a home, ask your builder to take care of it up front. It's a lot less expensive to use radon-resistant new construction. It's $500 to $600 versus $1,200 to $2,500 after the fact. So very important. And you can't tell either new homes, old homes. Some people think, oh, well, I don't have an older home, so I'm not at risk. That's a myth. New homes are just as likely to have radon gas as older homes.
And again, you see that free test kit information at the bottom of your screen. No excuse not to do that. It's offered through the state, so certainly take advantage of that if you can. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Hahn, for taking the time to share all this important information with us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with a check of your forecast. Pretty good day today, but will we see rain as the week goes on? Meteorologist Jeff Cornish is up next.